Morning, everybody. Jason, PJ, Hollis Farms. It just turned back cold this morning. PJ's eating a little bit. Got me a Dr. Pepper and a little tiny honey bun, if that makes you feel better. And we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna see what we can get into. I was in O'Reilly's one day getting some batteries. I wasn't crazy about this orange, but boy, these gloves, they're not gonna be real warm, but man, they feel good. Be a comfortable little work glove. That mechanics, they got some pretty nice gloves. A lot of times I got a pair of camouflage ones that I wear turkey hunting. Just feel real good. These things right here feel good now. Alright, so I'm fixing to see. This little unit here is pretty cold nature. Let's see if she'll crank. She's cold. Well, I hadn't used these four-wheeler ramps in years. I mean years. The hinge is broke. Used to use them all the time when I carried a four-wheeler, but now I usually use a trailer. But I told Mitt I needed to bring him something this morning. He don't know what. Fixing to load the little 90 up and get this thing over to Mitchell if I can load it up without killing myself. Alright, got it up in here without hurting myself. I got to move some stuff and make some more room. I thought I'd made enough room, but I didn't. I like to spun the ramps out. How many of y'all ever spun the ramps out from under you when you was loading? I know I have. Alright, so we got the four-wheeler loaded up without getting hurt. Headed to Starkville. PJ has got the bone on the rope and Santa Claus. And she thinks when she's chewing on them, she's got to bring them to me to chew on them. She still kind of smells like fish from getting in that lake yesterday. Oh my goodness. Things you put up with a puppy. She's a mess though now. Next step is she's got to where she can jump on the Ranger and hop up on the seat for the most part. So next step, jumping in the truck. Probably be a little bit. She's closer though, boy. She likes to try. She's hard-headed. A lot of dogs, when they try to jump, like on the Ranger one time, and they don't do it, they quit. But now she just keeps on until she figures it out. She's gonna want to be a good one, I'm telling y'all. She thinks I need to chew on it too, I guess. Well, I was digging through some, not to ramble, I've gotten to where I like having a hood on. I tell you all what, your hair's gone and get cold. But anyway, I was digging through some, I got some boxes. I've had hunting clothes for years, lots I don't wear anymore, but I was digging through an old box the other day and I found a couple of flannels that I like to wear, kind of insulated flannels, sort of like the Carhartt ones we bought. But I found this little jacket deal that I've had. I had never wore it just a whole lot, but I got this thing out. It's cold this morning. Just kind of, if I'm gonna be in and out all day, I want to be light underneath and not just dress real heavy. But this thing right here, I just got a little sweatshirt type deal on up under it. But this jacket here, I don't remember where it came from. Y'all know how warm a regular old zip-up hoodie type deal is. Alright, well what this thing is, it's kind of 2-in-1. It's kind of like an insulated jacket with this, and it's a little heavier duty than your normal zip-up jersey type jacket, whatever you want to call it. Cotton, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, it's kind of 2-in-1. You slip it on, you got the little camo on the outside, got a nice little hood on it. This sucker here, I forgot how warm it is. I should have had this out all season, and I like the camo pattern on it too. like stuff that works. BJ does too. I guess the more I talk in here, she thinks I'm talking to her. She's a camera hog, ain't she? She does pretty good at it though. Alright y'all, so I spent a bunch of the morning over at Mitt's house. I was hoping Mitchell was going to be there when I delivered the four-wheeler, but he wasn't. Hopefully we'll get a little video and pictures of that on the four-wheeler, and then I had to stop by the office and see my dad and Brian for a little while. I was hoping it wasn't happening, but if I'm in town around lunchtime, I can't stand it. I got to eat. So me, instead of biscuit training, we finna do burger training. I was going to Wendy's and it's crowded, so me and PJ run down here to Burger King, got us a Whopper and fries, boy. Kind of hard to lose weight and eat right when you stop by the Burger King, ain't it? But we're gonna be all right. Gotta do a little training. All right, y'all, so I have had the brown tree cutter hooked up to the 5065 for a while. Just basically using it as a counterweight when I unload feed and stuff. But I'm fixing to hook I'm trying to hook the PTO up. And got a couple of projects that I want to do with it. Haven't used it in a while. Whew. I want to go on. Oh boy, I thought not. I got it. Golly, that's a heavy shaft. I should put some grease on that first. That thing's got to go all the way on before it clicks. Come on, lady. Guess I should have put a little grease on her. Or there it goes. Alright, you go out now. I have the top link on the 5101. I was grading because I never had a top link on the 5101. That's the only thing I've ever done to grade with it. That wasn't just hooked to something else. Man, I ate too much, y'all. I'll shorten you up some, maybe. I've been kind of missing the brown tree cutter. Like I said, I got a couple of small projects to do. I need to get all I can get there. Alright, she is hooked back up. Need TT before we get in the truck? Huh? Need TT before we get in the truck? Huh? Ready, ain't you? Alright, so here's what I decided to do. It's kind of too late in the afternoon to start a project here, and I don't have a whole lot going on here. But I got a couple of projects over in Mississippi that I want to do with the brown tree cutter. So I decided half the battle's hauling the tractor down there. And I decided while I got a little time this evening, me and PJ gonna go ahead and, she rolling my window down. Go ahead and haul the 5065 and the brown tree cutter down there and have it down there. That way when we get ready to do the project, I'm really wanting to do some burning right now, but it's just too doggone wet. But I think these projects that I want to do with the tree cutter, as long as I'm just making one pass and not kind of wallering around, I believe we'll be okay on it. But I'll just have to kind of test that. But I at least want to get the tractor down there and get it started, hopefully. I'm kind of been a while since we used the tree cutter, and these projects are going to be fairly easy. I don't think we'll have a lot of big stuff to deal with, so it'll kind of walk through it, hopefully, is my plan. So we're going to at least get the hauling out of the way today. What are you doing? You don't like that box, do you? Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out. Oh, there you go. Alright. Got the tractor 5065 and the tree cutter unloaded. Unhooked the trailer. Let PJ run around just a little bit. One thing I was just thinking about when I got PJ out of that crate, one thing I didn't do a lot of in the beginning with Pete, and I can't stand a dog that barks in the box. That was one thing I always worked on my hog dogs. If they was barking and raising Cain, you couldn't hear the other dogs. I mean, even when I would get close to one that I knew was caught, sometimes they'd act a little crazy, but I could not stand listening to a dog bark in the box. So I worked on that a lot. So I've been thinking about that with PJ. I started her early. She sleeps with me every night, and I've got a crate a lot bigger than that one I just got her out of, right beside the bed. And I've been working on her. There's a few nights that I've let her sleep in the crate instead of sleeping with me. And the whole point of that is I want her to be quiet when I put her in that box. She whines a little bit. This morning when I got up, I was testing her. I carried her out and let her pee and poop, and then I put her back in her box while I got dressed, and I'm usually letting her run around, so she wasn't real good at that this morning. But I got to keep working on that, because there's going to be times, like come turkey season, a lot of times when it dries out in turkey season, I'll drive my truck or whatever right where I'm going to hunt, and then get out and walk from there. So I like training one to use the crate, or dog box, whatever you want to call it, but I want them to be quiet in it. So that's something I've started early on with PJ that I did not do with Pete. So we're working on that, and she's a fireball, so it's hard for her to be quiet. But one thing about it is she don't do it long. I haven't transitioned her to a dog box in the back of the truck yet. I will before long when it warms up, because I won't leave her in the cab in a box when it gets hot. But been winter time now, so it hadn't hurt a thing. But I'm gonna have her a box that I keep in the back of the truck. Probably gonna try to find something a little smaller than even these big single dog boxes I got, but may not. I may use them for the time being. But I'm gonna let her run around just a little bit before we head back to Alabama. Hey, you gonna run around a little bit? What you sniffing? What you sniffing? What is that? Always your dog can find anything. There you go. Come on. Come on. DJ. Where you going? There you go. Alright, y'all. Had a pretty good day today. Well, it seems dark in here, don't it? Oh. About dark outside. Oh. Had a good day today. Not a lot of filming, but got the four-wheeler over to Mitchell. I hope to see him on that before long. And tractor down to Mississippi. So that's going to be some good projects coming up. If it's dry enough, I may try to start some of that tomorrow if it's dry enough. But anyway, I'm about to call it a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.